another video. I think it's time of year to have a look at the EV tariffs for 2025. So we've got two tariffs from Octopus Energy, Go and Intelligent, EDFs, OVO's offering, which is two which are a bit strange, we'll have a look at that, and British Gas. Now I've got 4 kilowatts of solar on my roof and a 15 kilowatt hour battery bank. We've got 2 electric cars, an i3 and a Tesla Model 3 long range. So just on the screen now is some of the tariffs and time slots for the various EV tariffs. OVO's got 2 here, 14 pence, and a like a subscription, 27.50 a month. And there's EDFs, or British Gas I should say. So looking at the spreadsheet, I've used the same assumptions from last year, and we've got Octopus Go, Octopus Intelligent, EDF Go Electric, OVO Charge Anytime, which have changed since last time. We have this standard subscription service now, and British Gas. So I've used the energy from April 24, just to keep the figures the same as the last time I did this, so it's easier to do a comparison. And I exported 151 kilowatt hours in April 24. I imported 30 kilowatts and of peak, and imported 546 off peak. So obviously I was charging at night, charging the batteries at night, house batteries, and using dishwasher, etc. in the evening. So the assumption was for 2 EVs I was using roughly 219 kilowatt hours a month. Now you can see how that works out at the various different tariffs. Now Octopus Intelligent is shown as the cheapest there for 219 kilowatts of use. At a peak rate, EDF are slightly cheaper because they've got the lowest peak rate tariff. OVO are huge because of the way they work their tariff. The cheapest off peak is Octopus Intelligent, because that's 0.7 pence a kilowatt hour. And they all the providers do a export tariff, are all very similar. British Gas win very slightly because they're 15.1 pence export, and then the standing charges are mostly down since last time, apart from EDF. So the cheapest there at £13.14 is Octopus, and that's for my area in Dorset. So you can see here on OVO, they got a pay-as-you-go tariff, which is 14 pence, but it's only for the car. It's not for the whole house, hence why the off-peak and peak figures are different for OVO. So it's actually a lot of peak usage because you can only use off-peak for the car. And then there's their what they call a standard charge, which is £27.20 as a subscription. I think that's for up to 7,000 miles a year they estimate. So it's a little bit cheaper to charge a car, but the peak rate's still the same because you're not getting any discount there. And obviously the off-peak there isn't an option anymore. Export tariff's the same, standard charge is the same. It just gives you a huge monthly amount in my use case. So you can see it's 122 or 119 pounds a month, which comparing to the others, so the next worst is EDF at 53, then Octopus Go at 46, you've got British Gas at 44 pounds, and the cheapest by far again, I think it was the same last year, was Octopus Intelligent at £37.98. So as you can see, it's most of the big players are very similar amounts, within £10, but I don't know what's going on at OVO. Well, there we are. It's good to see that Octopus Intelligent Go, or Intelligent Octopus Go, is still the cheapest for 2025. We'll have another look next year. I'm still with Octopus myself, so I'm glad, so I don't have to change. I'll put my referral link in the description. If you use that, we both get £50 off our bill. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.